Stop. Alright, and this is part 2 of Mass Effect playthrough / livestream. Let's play thingy. Took off the camera because it interfered with part of the HUD, and I thought this is a narrative-driven gameplay with insightful commentary by my soothing voice. At periods interspersed throughout gameplay. Unfortunately, the stream cut off last time. I went through a cutscene that just ran into a random dot worker saying that, you saw what happened between the two Turians. The one called Saren shot the other one, Nihilus, who's dead. And that was all. And then I came back up here because the game glitched out and I couldn't get in here earlier. Hey Zach, what's up, man? How's it going? Fracking decryption. Hey, that was easy.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
So,
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
maybe
Those
should
things were crawling
visually.
all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I think I'll declare my
I
dialogue
still
options.
can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
I got this dramatic combat music playing in
Showed
the
up right
background of
before
the
the
narrative.
attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Investigate. Tech details.
Tell me everything you remember about the
That's all the kind of you, Zach.
The three of us were
You
working
really
the
that big of a
garage
fan of
when the
us?
ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Beacon.
Do you know anything about the Protean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Here. If
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
is this?
Too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the
That's our
space-
combined channel right now.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal.
Mostly it's just
that
Paul
sounded-
and myself who's
sounded
uploaded
like
things
the
to it.
shriek of the damned.
My Mass Effect playthroughs are going to be going up on it,
It's coming
and
from inside your own head.
It was
Ah,
trying to find communication.
and the podcast we just did in the podcast, so that's going to be going up tomorrow. I believe Paul said it was. I don't know. He's in charge of editing and shit.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are so
Yeah, it's all the kind of you.
maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you've got to learn when to shut up.
They don't like being lied to.
If there's something you're not telling me,
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a couple of
Yeah.
packages,
Yeah, Zach. I did an episode last night. It's uploaded.
you
It's uploaded on the channel I put up
You
before.
weren't running for your life. You were running to check
Feel
out
free
the
to
merchant.
to go or
No,
to
it's
not to go
like
and look
that.
at
I
it.
just knew there
That
was
one has a
some
face cam in
packages
it, and
inside
it's a little
we
bit
could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those
wonky
things
near the
were
end
back.
because of it decided
Probably
Twitch
get more use out of
decided to
it than we
cut
do.
out of me. Alright, now I got Paragon and Renegade options. See, these are special dialogue options. Blue is a kinder approach. Whereas red, you're kind of violent and will threaten them, usually. Paragon usually gives me better results, so.
We're risking our
Is
lives
that all?
to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. He's gonna sell it after this was
I like Sledge,
You deserve it more than I do.
because it's nice you don't have to put breaching charges on
Who's
him,
in
and you can
contact
give
with the
a.
spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. We'll get him in
You
trouble.
can use frag grenades or
Besides, I'm
something.
not a snitch.
I do one of each. Is he worth dying for?
Would you rather be a snitch or a
Or
corpse?
corpse.
Powell. His name's Powell.
So you can use frag grenades instead of
That's all I know, really.
breaching charges. Same thing with Thermite. You can use his Thermite charges as a breaching charge instead. Use frag grenades with him. Yeah, and honestly, Sledge can work. Is that it? Yeah.
I have to go.
Can deal with walls blocked by jammers or electricity. Hello. No one expects some and well, just breaking a wall, so you can usually get behind people and get the jump on them, flank them. This one to your right, middle mouse. Oh, do you play on the PC, Zach?
Finally, some action.
Yeah. I immediately saved it last night, and as soon as I stopped the stick bullets, I was like, ah, that's gonna be fun when I come back to this. Let's crouch. Is there anything over here? Can I go? No, it's just the ravine. PC. Oh shit, I was looking. PC is nice, so you can do it. I usually get better gameplay in a community on PC. Are there any questions you have about Mass Effect? Have you ever played Mass Effect? You or anybody here? Alright, so as I was saying, last night I came up here and I saw this was a character. He was on our ship before, and he was supposed to be evaluating me on this mission, and he got shot. And there was a guy back here. He saw what happened, and he told us that the guy who shot him went to a spaceport. So that is where we are currently going now. I was running from Bomber, and I rappelled down a window, mansion level. Sorry, I literally jumped inside, my friend. Yeah, I don't know, it's just really fun, Rainbow Six, because every situation is going to be different. No two are going to be exactly the same, and how every person reacts to the level and to the situation is unique, and I like that. That's going to be fun. Let's go handgun. I'm going with this shit. Oh, come on. Forgot to select it. Come on. It's got a new one, so it's just... Oh my word, is that a Juggernaut? I cannot reach that from here. Oh, that's a shark. Oh. I don't even know if that's a person I'm shooting at. So there's different classes in Mass Effect. Good. Destiny. There's no holding your breath, and what the hell? Yep. Oh, yeah, there's no holding your breath. It's so hard to... You get put more points into it, and it's easier, but, oh, hello. But now it's just a pain in the ass when I first started. So there's different classes you can pick. What the hell? I picked a soldier, so that means I can use all four of these weapons right here. See, if I picked someone like a character like Cadence, he can't use sniper rifles, he can't use shotguns, and he can't use assault rifles. He can only use handguns. But on the plus side, he gets cool biotic powers. Like he can. Hang on, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, it looked very unimpressive, but it like sends people flying, and he can lift them up into a stasis field in the air. It's quite handy. But, for this game, the powers are kind of restricted because it was made so long ago. Destiny. Oh, that was the guy who shot the one guy.
Set the
He's the main antagonist for this game.
Colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
The main focus of Destiny isn't in the storyline, it's in the raids and the people you play with and the activities you do together. The storyline is a little tedious. My gameplay or something I'm doing at the storyline or what? And the Geth are so cool. I believe this is the first stream you've watched of mine, Zach. Okay. I'll save it, thank you.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
He's not shooting. He's not shooting.
Hurry!
He's not
We need to find them all and shut them down.
There's a... Okay, I'm gonna shut it. No, I thought there was, I've never actually failed this, I don't think. Okay. In all fairness, how old do you think I am? And secondly, you have a team together, I mean, it makes it... It's not just one person cannot make or break a raid, it's the team. Yeah, Nightfall's a weekly thing, it resets every week. You get some of the best rewards from it. You can do it 3 times a week, 1 for each character. I usually end up getting exotics, but with the most recent patches they kind of changed it so you get some shit rewards now. You get a bunch of 3 coins and shit, so it's not the best anymore, but you still get a good chance to get legendaries and exotics. Yeah, back when I was still grinding for levels and shit. Nightfalls were the best way to get equipment. Honestly, you seem like a pretty mature if you're actually 11 years old. A lot of people just judge it based off of the high-pitched voice alone. If that's the case, I would recommend. See? Just killed him. Throw. I would recommend just not speaking. Just being a mute. As long as you seem confident, I mean, they shouldn't have too much of a deal. But, talk. So there's gonna be some people, usually a lot of people like to shepherd people through raids. Or Sherpa, as they call it. Yeah, I believe in the vanilla game, legendaries didn't start dropping until you got to 25, but they were much harder to come by back then. Now they're fairly easy. Yeah, just do Nightfalls. I don't know what level you have to be, but again, there's always somebody willing to do it. You can go on fire teams on Reddit or LFG.com. Those are 2 places you can always find people who are willing to do activities, Nightfalls, raids, strikes, whatever. I would recommend fire teams on Reddit. They usually have a better quality of people. Okay, I don't know the meme about Greg. If fusion rifles are bad, they used to be really overpowered and having ridiculous ranges. Now they're just kind of shit. If you can get a timing and the right situation, they can be good. Like, I think some of them can one-shot newly revived Sunsinger. With a full charge and like from like a meter away. I mean, it's very situational, and shotguns can work almost as shotgun melee can work just as well. So, and shotguns have far more useful and effective. So I prefer shotguns. Sniper rifles are by far the meta right now, but I can't use them, so I stick with shotguns. Though I've been trying. Not too much success, however. I've never played Counter-Strike. What is the revolver situation? Okay, that was weird. Did I get... Yeah, I got that one. Okay. I think I got everything. What? I forgot I got a level up. Alright, I didn't get anything, and I prefer assault rifles. That's my favorite. I kind of want combat armor. That unlocks first aid. There's going to be a lot of downtime when I'm not doing anything in this game. I feel it's going to be very boring for most people. I do combat. Now, what's assault training? Adrenaline burst is good. So this is by far an RPG over anything in the combat armor. Oh man. About a month ago, a new weapon was added, the revolver, along with a kill cam and a new case. Revolver could one body shot anything, outclassing M4A1's headshot. Wow. Like 7 Gs. Yeah, I heard the AWP was ridiculous in Counter-Strike. Hello, Banshee. Hell yes. Yeah, these sniper rifles aren't really worth it. I'm gonna kid Ashley for a little bit. You can't use a sniper, you can only use pistols. I'll go give you the striker. That's a decent upgrade. Ashley, it's the same for you. You can use sniper rifles. I can't. Where is it? There it is. I'll go with this one. Omni-Jill, yes. Yeah, I mean, some things are just overpowered. I mean, in all fairness, revolvers are very powerful in real life, but, it's a video game. They should be balanced. Heavy armor human. I'm gonna save that for later. I'll save this for now. And when you say $850, does that mean real life currency or in-game currency? Yeah. Yeah, RPGs can be kind of complex, but ones like this where they have a great storyline and just excellent combat and narratives and music, and it's just a beautiful experience. And it's like, it reminds me of Uncharted, where the way it's almost a movie in a video game form. A bit more meandering about, but
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean
still
technology.
unbelievable is the right word.
It wasn't doing anything
Like
like
Caden.
that when they dug it up. Something must.
Yeah, like life cases and skins. I think Ash could have been the heroine of the story if Shepard had been a bit slower.
Shepard!
No, don't touch him. It's too dangerous.
That stream's buffering a lot for me as well. Try the pop-up player, try refreshing it if you can. And the beacon's destroyed.
We identified the
Hello.
ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
No, the beacon he was using exploded. He was trapped in kind of like a stasis field by the power of the beacon. It's like all cybernetic implants. It's like his jaw's gone, and he's got wires coming off his skull and all down his left arm. So cool. Badass. Alien from Aliens here.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Which one do you think looks like the Xenomorph stack?
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Oh, from the cutscene. Yeah,
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious.
cutscene
How
always
long
seemed a
was I
bit
out?
out of place.
About 15 hours.
to me. But,
Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Yeah.
No way to know what.
I mean, it gets explained later on, but yeah, it just seems
Actually,
kind
we
of
don't even know if that's what set it off.
weird. The cutscenes there was kind
We'll
of
never get the chance to find out.
meh for me.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also
Yeah, Predator's
noticed
a good.
an
I like Predator
increase
more
in
than
rapid
Alien,
eye movement. Signs typically associated with
for the
intense
same reason
training.
you do. Nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
When all the readings look normal, I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
And this is how you.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander.
My face.
Are you
Please
sure
don't be
you're
my
okay?
face. Oh, it's like pissed off. Oh my god. I feel bad about Jenkins. Yeah.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins,
Yeah, we're talking about my face. I
You did a
mean,
good
I
job,
customize it to look close to mine. The textures, the game's from 2007, so the game's a bit old. So some of the things don't look as good as they should.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
But yeah, you can make them
I
look
figured you
just
could
about
use a soldier like
anybody.
her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees.
Yeah,
with me.
it's a bit.
That's
It's,
why I added her to our crew.
it's like it's supposed to be
Intel
kind of my
dropped
face,
the
but
ball,
more
sir.
heroic-y.
We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2
Yeah.
seconds, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
Yeah.
I'll stand behind
There's
you
a-
and your report, Shepard.
People have gone through and made characters in Mass Effect that look like celebrities, like Robert Downey Jr. and
That other Turian.
John
Saren's
Cena
a
and stuff like that.
One of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it
It's cool
means
how you
he's
can
gone
insert
rogue.
yourself into the story.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why.
I know about David
I only
Bowie.
know it had something to do
What am
with
I
him.
supposed to have heard about?
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of
The
vision.
eyes always piss me off in this game.
A vision?
The first one doesn't have
A
the
vision of
widest
what?
selection of eyes.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
Oh no shit, dude.
We need to report this to the Council.
In all fairness, I thought he was dead years ago. Apparently someone has told me David Bowie has died today.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know
I recognize
what
her.
information is stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy.
Damn right it will.
He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
sir.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Sweet. Alright. This is the med bay. This is where someone will be, another companion will be later on in the game. These all look like MRI machines. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, player's manager. I didn't know that. And there's Ashley, Dr. Chuckles. Hello.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Captain
What do you know
Anderson.
about Captain Anderson?
Oh, hello.
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide
We
and when
open
to
it,
crack the
and
whip.
another tab sack.
The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Good to know.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Migraines are still a pain in the ass.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with
I taste
piercing
my
eyes
breakfast
and
and it's still
sensitive
delicious.
souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the
I
wrong
wish she had a
choice?
bigger part. She goes through the
Sometimes I
game just
think
kind
about
of just a
opening
background
private
character.
practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the
But,
relay centers out in the colonies.
she's always been
There's
there.
something
I
special
feel like
about
she
working on
deserves
soldiers.
more credit.
If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning
That's
them.
all. Goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Dun, dun, cryo. Can I speak? Can I examine any of these? I examine certain parts of the ship during different parts of the gameplay for experience. So I just gotta go and inspect. Hello, Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Can I talk to you?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Go when
Boom. This is the mess hall. Oh, equipment lockers right here. Shepherds. Sweet. Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
That'll follow. That does not seem to make sense, but...
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with
Back
pain
at school
and
yet,
pain.
Zach?
But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
It'll be hard on her later.
I have to admit,
Gonna get too
I
clean.
was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me.
Everyone on this ship has to do his or her part, Williams. Remember that.
Do Paragon. Ah, the fracking elevators. Screw it, let's do it. Oh, that's right, you're homeschooled. So this game has the loading screens. Usually it is the elevator. That is the built-in loading screen, and it works very well for it. But That being the case, they usually take a very long time. Look how slow this thing's going. I do not. Well, my parents do. Yeah, I'm only 20 and living by myself, or not living, but I have roommates. Right now, having a pet would be complicated. So, when I move on my own, I will most likely get a cat. But until then, whenever I go home, I just play with my parents. Cats. Plural. Oh, it's the Mako. I've missed you. And resistance.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever
what
you
type of
want.
pet do you have?
Armor, weapons,
Zach?
mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Oh, my neighbor
Manufacturers
has
sell
Shelties.
Each
Yes,
license allows me
4 of
to
them, I
buy
believe.
and
She
sell a
trains them,
certain brand of product.
puts them in competitions.
I already have
She
several
is-
basic ones.
She is
You'll
very
need to
good
buy
at doing
more
it
if you
too.
want me to bring in different brands.
But they're good dogs.
Many
They
of the
yip a
best
lot, but
licenses are hard to get,
they're
but they're well
good for
worth
training.
the cost
Good
if
for.
you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me
Loyal
to keep
dogs.
track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate.
Personally, I'm not a
items on
fan of dogs. I
regular
prefer
basis
cats,
regardless.
but
And anytime we land
if they're well
someplace
trained, I
with
don't
a
mind
big enough
dogs.
port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
show me.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Holy shit, yeah. So these are the second best weapons in the game. They cost so damn much. 150,000? How much do I have? I have 1,600. Pistols. Medium armor turning unique. Medi-gel upgrade. We get the Medi-gel upgrade. That's us. Grenade. I don't use grenades too often. Let's go back to the elevator. Get in the fucking. Thank you. They always seem pretty smart. I dog sit for my neighbor, the one with the dogs, and every time I go over, I mean, they respond to commands almost instantly. Sit and, I mean, I tell them to go outside, and they run right to the door, and they do bark a lot, but maybe that's just because some of them are younger. But yeah, they always seem to be well behaved and pretty intelligent. Yeah. Yes, they salute me. So walk back. This is the comm center. I don't think I can do anything in here yet. Nope, actually, hang on. Hey, loan experience. So, this is such a cool ship. Oh, Presley? Presley.
Glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
This is the galaxy map. Actually, right now I'm the EXO. I'm the not the EXO. I'm the what's it called? I'm the second in command on the ship. Second in command. I can't think of what the hell the name for it is. But so Captain Anderson's in charge, and I'm right below him. I'm in charge of field operations. I don't know the difference, but they have brown fur, white and brown furs. So I'm gonna go with brown Chetty. I love this scene. This is such a cool one.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
To know
Look
that's
at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Normandy.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to dock 422.
It's so massive. Like, you explore so much of it too. It's so beautiful in here. The Mass Effect 2 and 3 got away from the exploring side of it and made it less free roam.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
You're probably not.
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
There's so much to do.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
In case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on
Any questions
Eden
on this
Prime
game
was a
so
chance
far?
to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Ash with your snappy one-liners. Saving content. Yeah. Good. Hey,
Sure
kid.
is peaceful here.
Yes, it is.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned.
I mean, just look at this place. I mean, it's... Look at this. They put so much effort into the Citadel. It's so epic. Reminds me of Halo. The old Star Wars movies are the best Star Wars movies. Fact. 4, 5, and 6. Have you seen the new one that came out?
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the Consul in confidence. Hello there, human. Sincere apologies.
Elcor? I think they're Elcor, they're race.
Right now.
They convey emotions through pheromones, releasing pheromones, I believe, and so
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
when they interact with other species. So they're not misunderstood, they always exclaim their physical emotion. And it's great.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
Oh, dude.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive.
Well, that sucks, man.
Suffice it to say,
I heard the internet was trying to be good about that and not spoil anything in the Star Wars movie for a lot of people, but
Where
So
can
that
I find
happened.
the Sasari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day.
The human. Come on, I can talk to you people.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong
These are
place.
Volus.
Your
I
ambassador
think they
is
breathe
next
methane.
door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Jim. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Darth Vader wasn't a good character until the end of the 6th movie.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you...
Chastising rebuke, Din.
Yeah, the first 3
Species
movies,
has
well,
always been
first 2 were
granted
terrible.
many
Third one wasn't that bad, but
Volus territory has expanded
it was definitely by far the
tenfold
best of the
since
first 3.
Citadel.
But yeah,
We still have no
that
real
part where he's
say in
whining after,
decisions that affect Citadel space.
I want to believe after his mother dies, it should have been the part where he gets colder. Yeah, he should have been getting colder and more distant. Instead, he just whines and cries. That started his transformation, and he should have been ruthless after that point. Granted, he did later in the 3rd movie go in and kill a bunch of children, but
The Council favors
it was kind of a
your
leap from the transformation instead of a gradual.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before
I mean, I feel it was justified, and that's the death of his mother spurred that on.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human.
They do speak very slowly.
He is
It can be
incorrect
kind
in
of
his
aggravating.
assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue
I forgot what
to
dialogue
wait?
options have clicked,
Bah,
damn it.
This talk is wasted on the humans.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it's part of their culture.
a
I mean, they have slaves, and you can't fault them for that. But I mean,
our long association with
how
the
peeved would you be if
and our many contributions
someone killed
to
your mother?
galactic society,
I don't know
we
how close you are
still
with
do
your mother,
not hold
but
a
someone
seat on
you
the
cared for
council.
very much.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society
Yeah.
is very malleable, and our
Yeah, no
government
one
is always
in the
shifting
history
and
of Star Wars likes that.
Since
They
we're
forget
not
all about
physically
Obi-Wan
adept,
and
we
all their
trade our
adventures in the Clone Wars,
services
and
for protection.
What is this?
yeah, that bugs a lot of people. But I think
You
it's
are
because
the embassy for the Volus and the
they made 4, 5, and 6 first, and didn't keep this in mind. They wanted to have a flowing narrative and a better story, and so they would have remembered maybe spoilers would happen or things would have been changed when they went back and remade 1, 2, and 3. I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
I've forgotten much about this game, so I'm going to be talking with and to everybody. Short. Fit of rage of what? Zach? I had a capture card. I could just record this, but that probably would not be as fun. Alright. I can talk to you, can talk to her, and there's a bar up here. People. You can see when I'm looking at chat when I'm walking as I walk straight into a fucking wall.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Experience, 11 experience. Creeper. Another core. Yeah, people change emotions. No one's completely honest with them. So where the hell did... Okay, I think I came down there. I have to get used to this area all over again. Isn't this the Turian? Yeah. Execute. I want to call him Executor.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah. Call of Duty and Battlefield make me rage. Who are you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Investigate. Attitude
I get
towards
the feeling
humans.
you're not too fond of humans.
No, just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their
I don't follow you, Zach.
But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander.
I like the
Are we done here?
alien models for this game.
What do you know about the Spectre?
Right-hand chancellor, so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
I'm a fan of chili. I don't care for the bean. I do not like beans.
What do you have against the Spectre?
Isn't that chili delicious?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
How'd you like it, Zach?
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of
I'm
scrutiny.
on a boat and it's going
The
fast
Galaxy
and...
needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
Oh shit.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard.
Oh, there's supposed to be a special emblem that came out for Destiny.
Saren's out of control.
You signed on to the daily activity from the 7th through the 11th.
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
You're supposed to get a daily special emblem. I think it was today or tomorrow. Get your job done.
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Glad you like it.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Yeah. Investigation.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Yeah, well, that should be everything from you then. Goodbye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I know they're definitely gonna do more events in Destiny's future, like Sparrow Racing and Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris. I'm gonna do more of those in the future, but I honestly don't know if they're gonna have more DLC. So that pretty much this just gave me a new side mission. I honestly can't say. I have little to no insight on it.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
His voice sounds familiar.
Private. This isn't an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Honestly,
she's an Asari who
yeah,
works
he's
here as
not that bad of a company. I don't like
people with
Activision.
Things. You never want to
I'm
say
not a fan of their company at all. They
no,
like pay
I never
DLC,
did.
they like
Couldn't
microtransactions.
afford it. It costs half a year's credits.
I just don't like them.
Can you at least tell me where I can find
Bungie's
her?
a good company. They made Halos 1, 2, and 3.
Thanks, kid. Have fun.
They're fun.
Try not
But
to get into too
not
much
about that life that Activision is.
I will. Have fun, that is.
EA is also a paid company, but I prefer them over Activision.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very
She
busy.
is part of a later quest. Anyone else I can talk to in here? Besides the bartender, there's a creeper out there.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure, fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need
I don't think the
supplies,
consort's
you
in
can
any
try
other
the markets one level below.
game.
In my opinion, I'd try Flux
Welcome,
or
other people.
Chorus Den.
What is Shaira's?
I don't think Shire is in any other game.
She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very
Dusk.
powerful woman, but also very respected.
I have not played Plants vs. Zombies. It really doesn't entertain me. But, yeah, I really hate microtransactions.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand,
That's fine. This has come to my previous streams. Holy shit, that quality was terrible.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah. I could think, but they're just kind of shit.
Strange. I wish there were more humans.
Pay to win thing and get better equipment, and it's just kind of a dick thing to do. But I mean, if people are gonna pay for it, and there's a market for it, then let them. Mass Effect did it, but you could get it the hard way, and I much preferred that. And I need to talk to you.
Good day.
I don't need to, but I'm going to.
Human ambassadors, up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
Del M. You have more
Yeah,
questions?
3 shit.
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Textures on this game are a little glitchy,
Have a
but I mean,
pleasant day.
it is very old. When this game came out, it was revolutionary.
Greetings and
Awesome,
welcome to the
everything was here.
Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Yeah, $10 for a package for everything. That's not too bad.
So are you a person or a
Even
program?
so, I mean, that's just
I am a fully
ridiculous. That should
interactive
have came with the
virtual
game.
intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance
Mobile games are
and
all about
predetermined
microtransactions.
locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Also, Dusk. I believe that should do it. I started a YouTube channel. Well, actually, I didn't. My friend did start a YouTube channel, and he
Give me the tour.
You are standing at
decided to do
Presidium
podcasts and invited me along for it.
On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races,
So,
along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level,
here's some shit
you
gets
can
talked
see the
about video
Citadel
games and
Tower,
whatnot.
where the council meets
There's also
regularly to
playthroughs
discuss
and
matters
other
of
highlights from
interstellar
other
importance.
shits and streams and whatnot. And
I want to know more about
there's a
Citadel
bunch of things, so
Citadel Security serves as law enforcement.
don't think I'm
for
going
all
to put
regions
Katawa
of the
Shoujo on
Citadel,
there.
though the majority of officers
Just because
serve
I've already
in the
started. I may
wards.
do another playthrough later on and put that on there, but
Is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space
right
serve
now
as
I'm not going to.
officers
Not
beneath.
on.
If
Yes,
you
James
wish
is
to
on
learn
Xbox right
more,
now.
Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Also, Zach, or not Zach Dusk, I'm probably going to be doing my next part of Katawa Shoujo this weekend. This coming weekend, I'll probably put something up on
Maintains an embassy on
the subreddit
The Volus were
soon.
the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded,
Third Battlefield is just burning out so hard.
the most
No one,
recently
it
added
just has
embassy
no
belongs to your own species,
lifespan.
humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to go back to a Dusk,
Why were people trying to keep my
but
species
I will.
out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential
what was I talking
treatment.
about?
It often takes a century or more before a
Yeah,
new
I
species is
really
granted
could have told you
an
that, but I
embassy.
mean,
The council
some
gave
people
a
like
great
it. Some
deal
people are
of
gonna
thought
play
to
it
this
for
matter.
a long time.
In the end, they decided
I know
humanity's
Battlefield
impact
4 is
on
coming back
Citadel
right now
space
with a
was
bunch of
significant
Christmas.
enough
A bunch
to
of people
warrant
got it.
an
I think there's
embassy.
about 50,000 on average. I think he's talking about $60 on Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront.
Do you agree with their decision?
But, yeah, Battlefield 4 is still a good game.
Kind of qualified
Honestly,
judgment.
every time I go in
My
and play, I
code
always
is
see
limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I see like at least 5 people, 5 gamer tags that I recognize. Did I see this
Why
one?
were people trying to keep my species?
Some species. The council gave a great deal of thought to this matter.
Yeah.
In the end, they
How come the
decided.
Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the
You played
council
what,
for a greater
Zach?
role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Okay,
Do
inspectors.
you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived
Oh, you played
from
it too,
a branch
Zach?
of special tactics and
Bravo, man.
reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent
I,
is
think I
handpicked
find it
by the
rare to find
council.
someone who's actually played the game.
Their primary role
I was
is
lucky my
preserving
roommate,
galactic stability and
freshman year of
resolving
college,
volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
played it. He's the one who got me into
They
it.
are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions,
Emmys,
no
Hanakos,
law
Lilies,
except the council itself.
Rins. I haven't done Shizunes. Dusk your bias, please. So am I.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant
A personal question,
species
Zach.
in
Which one's your
Citadel
favorite?
space.
I believe it's Dusk likes Lily and I like Rin.
Roughly 1,304
But of the 3 you've
galactic
played, which one do you
standard
find the best?
Turians were invited
Route
to join
and
the
or
council
female
in
was.
recognition of the role they played
Really?
during the
That
Krogan
is an
rebellion.
unpopular opinion.
Since then, the 3 council races have worked together to ensure
Who's your
the peaceful
favorite girl? Did you have a
coexistence of the
route you
galactic
like better
community,
than hers,
while
or
preserving
did you find her
individual
route the best as well?
autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Alright, log off.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank
Oh,
you for
see,
being a viewer.
talking to people, even though long and tedious, gave me a learning experience. I have never, through one playthrough, gone to max level. And that is 60. I can get to 60. I've gone to like 58 or 57 on one playthrough alone, but never to 60. It always pees me off. Alright, there's so much to explore. I'm debating whether or not... Yeah, you're right. I don't know, I just like Rins. It just went for me. I like it. She was so melancholy, and debating with personal depression and her own issues and shit. So I'm debating about whether or not to just do everything in a streamline or do like the boring things on my own. Like just going around speaking to people that I don't need to talk to as part of the story. Have not heard of Legend Dragoon. Heard of Phantasy Star. Haven't played it though. Also, I have two. Well, then they probably got eclipsed. A lot of games are underrated.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now. 5 times? Why?
This is a rapid trend. Yeah, rapid trend. Hello.
Welcome. I am Nailina.
Do you guys have a preference on if I actually play through? You want to see everything, or
Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
or if you just want me to do boring shit like this on my
I'm
own
afraid
accord?
not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name...
Personally, I like Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. It is one of my favorite games of all time. I love the combat system. I love the storyline.
Difficult to explain.
But,
She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
She mystical.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely
Um,
a woman with remarkable
Twitch.
compassion
I
and
like
generous
Twitch
spirit.
because of her weapon.
I suggest you
Her
make an
FAMAS right
appointment
now.
and see for yourself.
I think it's actually broken in the game because it can shoot faster than the frames can recognize and does more damage.
What do you do here, Nailina?
I'm one
Shit,
of the
I
consort
usually pick
acolytes.
Capcom.
Many of the people
His traps
here
are
today will
very
not see the
underrated.
consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same.
They're very
It's
handy.
our
No one
job
expects
to
them. A lot of
ensure
people,
that they
times
be
people just don't look for them.
contented.
What exactly do you
He's
attend
my
to?
defense character, my go-to defense character.
Each acolyte has her unique abilities.
On offense, I
Some
pick anything
serve with
that's
song, others with
reliable.
conversation.
Thermite's always good.
As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
And
My
but my
specialty is
favorite's
touch.
Glaz.
My
I like
fingertips can
sniping
find
in games.
every tension point in your body. And
I'm excited for the remake because I never played the first original Final Fantasy VII.
I'd like to try out your services.
excellent. I'll add you to our
Never played
client
Tales of the
list.
Abyss.
We should be
Crisis
able to
Core
see you
did
in
have a similar combat system to Final Fantasy 12.
3 or 4
I like
months.
Final Fantasy, one of my favorite games. But you didn't have to wait for like a queue in Final Fantasy 12. You had to wait for like a bar to fill up and then you could attack. Final Fantasy 7, you just push the button and then it does the attack, and then you push. Does it almost instantaneous as long as you're in range. Dog is fun, but I feel like I don't always get to use gun. Whereas people at Capcom, I can always use his traps, and I'll almost always get a kill.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name, and you'll be contacted. Is there anything
Yeah, this
else?
game's full of just things that always sound. There's some that my brother and I went through when we played this, and
I think I'm done here.
they just cracked us
Well,
up.
I hope you'll return again in the future. We
Well,
always
they're
enjoy
sorry.
seeing new
They are an
clients.
all-female race that
Lelina.
reproduce through
Yes, Shaira?
I don't know what it's
Commander
called.
up to see me.
Biotic
I wish to
powers.
speak with him.
They're those things that Caden had before, but they are naturally. They naturally have them.
It
They can
appears
mate
the
with any
consort has
species.
taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll
You
be
need
waiting
to
for you.
practice. I mean, honestly, I played Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. I kind of knew what I was going into being all tactical. I was very surprised there was not a cover system. And I played the beta, so I had a bit of a feel for it when the game actually came out.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
So I kind of knew what I was getting into. But yeah, you gotta learn. I mean, it takes time, and right now people are getting better at it, and I'm starting to fall behind because I don't know. I just haven't played. I don't play as much as I kind of want to.
I don't like people spying on me.
But yeah.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my
Terrorist Hunt
business
is fun
to know
though.
when important people arrive on the station.
Yeah, they are very
Many of them
attractive
have been
for an alien.
But that is not why I asked you.
You can form a romance with one of them later on in the game. It was at the time it was a big controversy when it came out. People described it as a full sex scene, but it was hardly showed anything at all.
He wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a
Trap bombs, I don't mind. Hate martyrdoms.
What happened between you?
I respect his
Yeah,
privacy
they just piss
too
me off so much.
to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general.
Okay, so he's the general I'm talking about.
If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave.
Yeah, I always thought you could fuck her, but I don't think you can. Actually, I got 3 things for you guys, rather than not you care about it or not. But I like to promote shit, so hang on. Not the one I wanted. Where are you? A couple different web series. Ah, okay. Well, this is the first one. It doesn't come on a playlist. It's just on Machinima. This is Pre-Game Lobby. It's a Halo Machinima. Very humorous. I love it. And I'm sad it didn't. The person who made it stopped and went on with different things in life. This is Jared Post the Personal. Another web series. This is about real life and living in New York. It's a bit out there because some of the things are I clicked the wrong. Don't ignore that post. Ignore this one. Ignore the second one. They actually have a playlist for their shit. Their channel. But it's also very humorous. Yeah, do this one. Ignore the second one. Ignore the second one. Where am I going? I have no idea. Also, I have a video that I found last night that I love so fucking much. I don't get the joke, Zach. I don't get many jokes. I should fix that. Paul, please. Don't bring Paul into here. I love this video. Love it so much. Yeah, I mean, so there's probably about 30-some videos in total of those 3 links. And you guys do not have to look at them now or ever, but there's good quality entertainment. I would recommend looking at it at some point if you're ever bored. The bottom one, that's 30 seconds, and you can watch it at any point, and it's just humorous. It made my entire weekend just looking at that. Can I examine? Hello.
Ah, human.
These are Hanar.
This one
These
is
are
greatly
jellyfish
pleased
race.
to see you here in my decadent emporium. Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder. though many in this place simply refer to it
Dylan.
as Devon.
Noted.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Investigate. Goods.
What exactly do you sell? Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Your speech.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive.
Red robot
It's part
sounds
of our
like
culture.
Ghost from Destiny.
Specifically,
What red robot?
men are only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just a
Red robot.
Who are you?
This one's
Yeah,
face
they
name
really-
is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Few upgrades. Chemical rounds, fusion explosives, improved sighting. Hey, level up. See, I got a level just from talking to people.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Yeah.
Would you care to see some of its
The first time we were
fantastic
playing
items
this.
today?
I think I'll be going.
Damn it! Come on, I gotta get to it now.
Return soon.
Yeah.
This
There's a
one
dialogue
receives
option.
new shipments regularly. Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic...
What exactly do you sell?
Only the
Huh.
finest and...
It will murder you.
This one is able to procure almost any
No.
item the human would desire.
Speech.
For a
Come on.
price.
Why do you
I
refer
gotta find it.
And we rarely do
No,
so with
where
other
is it?
species.
Please.
Who are you?
This
the
one.
hell's that?
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to...
I don't think I can find it right now. Oh, hello, I need you. I need licenses. Yeah, well, there's an option to leave the end the conversation titled "So Long," just like "So long, see you later." But Marilla and I first saw it, we thought it was a comment on his length, and we're like, "So long! Look how long you are." At the time, it seemed rather funny, but as retelling this story, it does not seem that humorous.
Hiding something.
Phone, please. This is the banker, Barlavon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan.
Yeah.
Ah, very famous.
They do look very
yes.
chewy and
You
very
are the one
decent.
called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the scene,
Yeah, pretty much like that. That's thank you.
notice.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species
I've
of
been just
Citadel
talk to
spaced
you for
together
about
in a
2
single
weeks now.
strong community.
It's been a while.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Talking about the wards.
What are the wards like?
About wards.
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Investigates. Personal questions.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens
Games
of
now are not.
interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies
They're not split screen anymore.
I share my
I
expertise.
don't think I have like 10
I
different
also offer
Xbox One
premium
games, and I
services for those
don't think any of them are
clients who
split
need
screen. It
someone
bugs
to
me.
conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
That sucks. I watched the giant orb dropping in New York on New Year's Eve.
Sounds pretty shady.
Yeah, it gives some build up to it, and then I'm usually at home. Well, I have been since I'm only 20 and can't drink. I usually go home
So many of
for
my
the holidays.
clients would prefer their transactions remain
And so my mom and I, and if my brother's home, we kind of just that's it. We have ring some bells and shit, and my mom shuts out 'cause she gets all happy.
on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his
What the
true
hell
goals were to
did you
help
drink, Dusk?
he would be accused
I went in
of
on that.
advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances.
Destiny.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Alright, goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
What the hell did you do then? How the hell does that happen under normal circumstances? Pardon me, Yeah. I kind of wanted to... I figured that was going to be the case, but I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm having a meme conversation with a friend of mine. And I must reply with the creepiest one I can find. Give me a second. We have class together and we're confirming our plans in between. I asked him if he wanted to come over and Netflix and chill between classes, and I'm sending him a picture that says "Prepare your anus" when he asked what I meant. I've heard great things about Telltale. Chapter 1 was free with Games with Gold a while back. I believe I downloaded it, and I can play that. The problem is, if I play it and I like it as much as I think I'm going to, then I'm going to want the other ones, and I just do not have the money for that. But yeah, I think I may stream that at some point. And I like how you can go back and make different decisions, and decides on who lives and who dies, So yeah, I will probably end up doing that. I think this is where I have to go, actually.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it do?
Please do not
Not disturb the keepers, son of a bitch. Well, this leads me to... I don't think I can go down here yet. So yeah, this is just one section. There's an entire another section, kind of like slums full of markets and stuff in here. Yeah, I can't go down there. So this is one section, and this is just one planet. I don't believe there's too many other planets that have kind of a free roaming conversation point like this place does, where I can just roam around and talk to people. But there's several dozen planets I can land on, and they all have like side objectives, like go explore this distress signal and find out why these people disappeared and activate these ruins and shit like that. And there's a bunch and some of them are have storylines behind them, like there's a cult one, and there's a kidnapping one, and I had to save the person. So there's a bunch of side things I can do. But I don't know where I was going with that conversation. Yeah, I've also heard good things about The Wolf Among Us. I've seen a stream of that, gameplay or let's play of that, and that was very entertaining. I also got my brother the book it was based off of. One day someone should just pull out a deck of hypothetical situation cards. I don't follow. Don't know. Oh, fucking elevators. Some of the dialogue in the elevators is just great, though. Alright, give me a hypothetical situation. Zach.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Personally, I want to do more than what we did in the podcast, and Paul and James was like, yeah, games 2015, games 2016. It's like, what the fuck? No one wants to listen to this shit. But it's their podcast. I'm just there for commentary and shit. Yeah. There was one time, six of us were doing a raid, and we were kind of just half-assing it. We didn't really care. Destiny was kind of getting burned out for us, and we played the name game where
Saren's hiding something.
you do a celebrity or famous person, either real or fiction, fictitious, and one person starts with a name, and the next person has to say a famous person that has the first name starting with the same letter as the previous person's last name. If that makes any sense, you just keep going back and forth, you're going around in a circle. And double names, so like Michael Myers, MM, reverses the order. And so you just keep going around. I mean, the game of the person is to get people out, so if you don't see a name within 5 seconds, you're out. But I like it where you just go and play, and you just keep going through as many names as you can. No one's really out.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Yeah. I don't have much experience with hypothetical situations, but that would be an interesting idea. And I will bring it to light of Paul. I think I'm going to call it after this. I'm trying to break these down into shorter segments. Normally I will stream lore like 4 hours on end. But, and Paul just got on. He just got off work, so I don't think I'm going to play Rainbow Six with him. Maybe he'll stream or something. But I'm trying to break these down to like hour piece things, just so they don't get too drawn out. But there's a real
Commander.
I won't say emotional, inspirational cutscene coming up. Oh no, never mind, that's later. Damn it. I'll cut it off here after this cutscene, but yeah. And I think Paul's gonna be starting his stream soon, so I'm gonna cut it off here. But I mean, I'm gonna be doing this as a regular thing. I appreciate both of you coming by.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
What time is it there for you, Dusk?
The Geth
what
attack
time's
is
on
a
you?
matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate
Fucking
Saren was
holograms, man.
involved in any way.
The investigation
It's the council
by
or like
Citadel's
the
authority turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
kind of the people in charge
Eyewitness saw
of
him
pretty
kill
much
Nihilus
the
in cold blood.
universe they're in.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one
The three main
traumatized
races of the
doctor
Citadel, the
is
Solarians,
hard
which
to
is
prove.
what he is.
I resent these accusations.
Turians, which is what Saren and the guy on the left is, and then Asari in the middle.
Captain
So they're pretty much in charge of things.
you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false
They're not really
charges
corrupt, they're
against
just kind of stubborn.
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard.
That was 416 for me as well, Dusk. What you know?
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just like
As
Captain
long as you don't got anything going on, you didn't miss anything. There's nothing wrong with waking up
But
late.
what can you expect from a human?
Insults typical.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
I appreciate both of you joining.
The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need
I hate
is
this dog
evidence.
next door
So
to me.
far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing
You think? Do we know where Greenwich Mean Time is and location? Yeah, my buddy just got it.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting
Oh,
is
shit.
adjourned.
So this next part I can go about, I had to prove Saren's guilty, and I have several different ways about going about this. I believe.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason: to exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we can find
Garrus.
him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the...
Nah, I don't like...
Rumor has it he's an
Harkin's
agent for the
route
Shadow
is
Broker.
much more entertaining.
Shadow
There's
Broker?
An
shootings
information
and
dealer. Buys
bounty
and sells
hunters and
secrets to the highest bidder.
much better.
I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Oh my word.
You and Saren have a history.
I might
What
cut this out.
happened?
I'm not gonna
About
cut
20
it
years
off here
ago,
as soon as this conversation is
I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just...
Time
covered
zones
it
hurt
all
my
up.
brain.
But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Monster.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions.
Later, Dusk.
But only
Appreciate you
if
stopping
there's
by.
no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option.
There's much more dialogue here than I thought
He's
it would be.
twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Yeah. Alright, by the phone.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Alright. Did I recall?
You and Saren have a history.
About 20 years ago.
Ah, damn it. There's
Saren
another one.
eliminated, but I saw how he operates. No
Come on,
conscience.
Shadow Broker.
No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without
Both
a
of you have a
second
good day.
thought.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Holy shit!
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents. The last line of defense. The final option.
Trying to get a headset.
The
mix up with the order.
galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
So I sent part of it back.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like
So I
Sarah.
just got an email saying they got my package.
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send
One
another
business day.
Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Sweet. Are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command
Processed
structure.
your sent.
Each Spectre answers directly to the
Packaging
Council.
and
Sometimes they're
return,
sent on
repair to
specific
replace
missions.
units. Awesome.
Other times, they act on their
That's for
own.
Gaming's good show
They
company.
tend to operate outside
They have
the
good
law,
quality
do
equipment as
whatever
well.
it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers.
My word, this
Guess
conversation
it would
is
have looked bad if he got fired.
I mean, it gives
a lot
great
of backroom
insight
deals
to
were worked out
whatnot,
over the years
but-
to keep him on the force. Politics is a
Yeah,
dirty
rather
business
personal.
sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out.
Yo,
We've got
Zach,
enough humans in
I had a
CSEC
face
now
cam.
to stop protecting.
Honestly, you can see on the first video. I have my Connect on.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help
But I placed it down the bottom so it interrupted part of the text subtitles, and I was like, I mean, I can move that
If he wasn't protecting him, he would have been
if
fired
you want.
15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
But honestly, I think the game's better without me in the thing,
He's
and
just
I'm just in the background
Council's always preaching that we
speaking.
need to
But
be part of the galactic
if you would like a face cam, I can
But
try
for
it
them,
next time.
It's a one-way street. They want us to expand and
Let me know. But yeah, if you want, you look at the first one. I had a face cam for that. See how that goes. See if you like it.
Don't
Let
want
me
to help
know.
us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council.
I don't
The
know.
ambassador
Some
just
games
thinks
need a
it
face
can
cam,
happen
other
sooner
games
rather
don't.
than later. And I agree.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Collect everything.
I should go. Good luck, Shepard.
All that
I'll
in-depth
be over in
conversation. It's
the
like I should go.
ambassador's office if you need
I gotta go.
anything else.
Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna ignore everything you said and just go and do my own shit regardless. Alright, here I'm gonna save it. Damn, I love this game so much. Oh, did I get level? Oh, no, I did level up. Fuck. That was limited health regen. I don't need that right now. Shit, I want to undo. Yeah, I want to put in assault rifles. No, and I'm going to put in pistols because I can unlock shotguns with that. My Renegade and Paragon points are almost equal. I think Renegade have a teeny bit more. Not new bases. I hate non-good decryption. That would be useful for a little bit. Okay, pistols. Let's go combat armor. There we go. Alright, save. Alright. Yep. Alright, have a good day.